everyone, and welcome back to Mr. English Learning Podcast. I'm Jessica, and I'm really happy you're here today.
Hey everyone, I'm Mike. Thanks for joining us. Whether you're listening at home, while walking, or on your way to work, we're glad you're here.
Today's episode is very special because we're talking about essential English phrases for everyday life.
Yes, these are the sentences people actually use in real conversations.
Not textbook English,
Not exam English.
but real English you hear on the street, at home, at work, and with friends.
If you learn these phrases, you'll feel more confident speaking English.
And confidence is the key.
Exactly. You don't need perfect grammar to speak good English.
You just need simple, clear, and natural sentences.
So relax, listen carefully, and don't worry if you don't understand everything.
You can listen again later. That's how learning works. Let's start with something very basic but very important: greetings.
Every conversation starts with a greeting,
Most English learners say hello or how are you?
and that's totally fine.
But in daily life, native speakers use many different greetings.
For example, instead of hello, people often say hey.
Hey is very common and friendly.
You can use it with friends, coworkers, or people you know.
Another greeting is hi there.
That sounds friendly and warm.
Now let's talk about how are you?
People don't always say it exactly like that.
They often say, how's it going?
Or how's everything?
Or how are things?
These all mean the same thing.
They're just different ways to ask how someone is feeling.
And when someone asks you this, you don't need a long answer.
Yes, short answers are very natural in English.
You can say good
Or pretty good.
or not bad.
Not bad actually means good.
English can be confusing sometimes.
Yes, but you'll get used to it. Now let's talk about informal greetings.
One very common phrase is what's up?
This is very informal.
You use it with friends, not in formal situations.
And when someone says what's up, they're not asking a serious question.
They're just saying hello.
So you don't need to explain your whole day.
You can just say not much,
Or nothing much.
or even just hey,
English conversations are often short and simple.
which is good news for beginners.
Now let's move on to daily English at home.
These are phrases you use every single day.
For example, when you want someone to wait, you can say, just a minute.
Or give me a second.
Both mean the same thing.
When you're busy, you can say I'm busy right now.
Or, I'll get back to you.
That's a very useful sentence.
Yes, because it sounds polite and professional.
You can use it with friends or coworkers.
Now let's talk about leaving and coming back.
When you're leaving the house, you can say I'm heading out.
Or, I'm on my way.
People use I'm on my way all the time.
Sometimes even when they're not actually on the way yet.
Yeah, sometimes still sitting on the sofa.
Jessica,
Okay, I won't do that again.
when you're coming back soon, you can say, I'll be right back.
That means you'll return in a short time.
If it's longer, you can just say, I'll be back later.
Simple and clear.
Now let's talk about English outside the house.
Like in shops, cafes, or on the street.
When you enter a store, you don't need to say anything big.
A simple hi is enough.
If the shop assistant says, can I help you?
You can say, just looking, thanks.
That sentence is very important.
Yes, because it politely says you don't need help.
And it stops the conversation.
Especially when you don't want to buy anything.
Or when you're only window shopping.
Or when your wallet says no.
Jessica, please. If you actually need help, you can say, I'm looking for this.
Or do you have this in another size?
Or, do you have this in another color?
These are very common shopping phrases.
Now let's talk about English at work or school.
This is very important for professional life.
Instead of saying, help me, say, could you help me please?
That sounds polite.
If you don't understand something, say, "Could you explain that again?"
Never feel shy to say this.
Yes, asking questions is part of learning.
I still ask questions.
Me too.
Learning never stops.
Another useful phrase is "let me know,"
For example, let me know if you need help.
or "let me know when you're free."
Very natural English.
Now let's talk about making plans.
This is something people do all the time.
If you want to invite someone, you can say, "Are you free today?"
Or, are you free this evening?
If you want to be more casual, say, "Do you want to hang out?"
That's very common with friends.
If you agree, you can say, "Sounds good."
Or, that works for me.
If you don't agree, you can say, "I'd love to, but I can't."
That's polite and kind.
Now let's practice a longer real-life conversation.
Okay, let's do it.
Hey Mike, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about you?
I'm doing well, just a bit tired.
Yeah, same here. Long day.
Are you free later today?
Let me check. Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to grab some coffee?
Sure, sounds good.
Around 6?
That works for me.
Great, see you then.
See you later.
That's how real conversations sound.
Simple, natural, and relaxed.
Now let's talk about telephone calls and messages.
Very important in everyday life.
If you miss a call, you can say, "Sorry, I missed your call."
If you reply late, say, sorry for the late reply.
If you don't understand a message, say, "Can you explain?"
Or, can you clarify?
These phrases are polite and useful. Now let's talk about expressing feelings.
Because English is about communication, not just words.
If you're happy, say, "I'm really happy."
If you're tired, say, I'm exhausted.
If you're stressed, say, "I'm feeling stressed."
That's very real English.
If you're unsure, say, "I'm not sure."
One of the most common English sentences ever.
Now let's talk about ending conversations.
This is very important.
If you need to leave, say, "I have to go now."
Or, I should get going.
You can also say, "It was nice talking to you."
And talk to you later.
Even if later means tomorrow,
Or next week.
English is funny like that. Before we finish, let's give some final advice.
Don't try to be perfect.
Try to be confident.
Practice a little every day.
Speak out loud.
And don't be afraid of mistakes.
Mistakes mean you're learning.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video.
Subscribe to the channel.
And share it with someone learning English.
Thanks for listening.
See you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.